Well, this morning we are working for you to learn more about a deadly shooting near the White House.
Yeah, the U.S. Secret Service says a man opened fire on officers working at a security checkpoint yesterday.
NBC News Capitol Hill correspondent Julie Tsirkin was getting ready for a report on the north lawn of the White House when 20 to 30 gunshots rang out.
Yeah, we saw that, Julie. It was alarming. You're joining us live right now from the White House this morning on the latest with the suspect.
Yeah, Julie, obviously, we're very glad you and your team are safe.
Yep.
What was the first thought that went through your mind when you heard those dozens of gunshots?
Well, honestly, guys, unfortunately, just 4 weeks ago, we heard gunshots at the White House Correspondents' dinner. My colleague Jose Diaz-Balart threw me under the table, and so we knew very recently what gunshots sounded like. In this case, we were inside the White House where I'm standing right now. Yesterday, just after 6 p.m., my cameraman, who's still here with me today, John Bullard, and I heard about 20 to 30 loud booms rang out. They were so fast and concurrent that for a second, John looked at me and said, "Are those fireworks?" I immediately was looking around to see what the Secret Service agents were doing because, of course, we are journalists. Our job is to report. They did not seem alarmed until those gunshots stopped. I peeked my head out again out of this tent we're standing in, and then I saw a Secret Service agent run out of a security checkpoint with a gun drawn, telling us to run inside the press briefing room in the White House. They locked down the White House at that point, and they had a Secret Service officer stationed outside those doors. So it was a very stressful situation, certainly for White House officials who unfortunately are used to these kinds of situations happening around or near the president. He was in the White House at the time working out that Iran deal. We do have some more details about the suspect. You mentioned he is 21-year-old Nasir Best of Maryland. He was known to Secret Service and police because they spotted him walking around the complex before. In July of last year, he was attempting to gain entry to White House grounds. They ended up detaining him, and they cited multiple mental health concerns that this individual had. There's also a bystander, guys, that was shot in that exchange of gunfire, and I'm told that bystander was taken as well to George Washington University Hospital. Their condition unknown at this time.
It was just so chilling to see that video, Julie.
Yes.
We're so glad that you're doing okay, and obviously there was that scare at the White House Correspondents' dinner a few weeks ago, so just certainly very, very glad to see that you're doing all right.
Thank you.
Yeah. Julie
Thanks,
Tsirkin,
Julie.
thank you very much.